I hope you are all doing really, really well on this Sunday. All right, I think it's working. Perfect. Okay, so welcome to tonight's class. I am excited to do kind of like a slower pace, just kind of really do some nice exercises for relaxing and just kind of settling into the week ahead. Perhaps some of you have been feeling a little bit like, oh my goodness, all of this COVID stuff has been going on forever. I know I've been feeling particularly sensitive this week, or this weekend, I should say, more than anything. So it felt really nice to just kind of really honor that and take it slow. So we've got a couple minutes, so feel free to, grab anything that you might need. Got my little candle, my lights. We're just gonna do it nice and gentle. If you have any music that you'd like to play, I think we're gonna leave the gong for live experiences, or in-person experiences, I should say. So for the deep relaxation portion, you're welcome to just be quiet and calm, or you're welcome to maybe play some soft music. My intention is to provide you with a few names of Kundalini musicians, Kundalini yoga musicians. You may know some already, but I'll compile a few names and then maybe you might grab a song or two that you really enjoy, and then you can play that while we have our classes. So, just start taking some nice deep breaths as we begin to settle into our space. Really honoring our minds and hearts and bodies for all they provide us on a daily basis. All of the things that we do without even thinking about it. We're incredibly blessed to be able to experience life in all its richness and fullness, and in all its varying degrees. Some really lovely to experience, and some things don't feel as good. But the truth is they're all experiences, and the more we can tap into our own heart space, the more that we understand and feel that the experiences are here to support us and guide us and teach us, even if it doesn't feel like they are. We're going to begin our class today with the Adi Mantra. The Adi Mantra is the first thing we do in any Kundalini Yoga class. It is a beautiful mantra that is, its intention is to bring us all together, to set the space, to bring us connected to each other and to all the golden pool of teachers that came before us, including Yogi Bhajan. The Adi Mantra sounds like this: Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We're going to chant that 3 times, each time in one breath. And it sounds like this: Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And it means I bow to the creative wisdom of the universe, and I bow to the divine wisdom within. Let's begin. Bring your hands into prayer mudra. Come seated in a nice, comfortable, easy pose. Make sure your hips are higher than your knees. If you need to, place a bolster or cushion underneath your bum so that your knees are not all the way up here. Make sure your spine is nice and long and straight. Neck slightly tucked in. Eyelids closed. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. Inhale. exhale. And inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, last time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Keep the hands where they are. Keep the eyelids closed. Exhale. And I invite you to really tap in to your heart space tonight. Perhaps this might be one of the first times you're consciously doing that. And when I say tap into your heart space, imagine like a little gumball dropping in the machine. Pretend you put the quarter in through your crown chakra at the top of your head, and you're just watching it go down the third eye, down the throat, and settling right into that heart space. Now perhaps you want to bring a color to that space. Perhaps you just want to bring your breath into that space. But for tonight's practice, I really invite you to keep coming back to the heart space. Make a visualization, something dropping into that space, something expanding in that space. And just allow yourself the opportunity to really experience what it's like to think and move and breathe when you're anchored in your own heart space. I invite you to set a beautiful intention for yourself, for your evening, for your week. May it be filled with all kinds of beautiful experiences. And may you view the world through the eyes of your heart. Let's take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Relax the hands down. Open the eyelids. And today's Kriya is called Kantha Padma Kriya. And it is a beautiful Kriya, and it's a Kriya for the lotus of the throat. So as we anchor into our heart space, I also invite you through these exercises to really start to practice the expression of the heart, right? And so we express ourselves usually by speaking through the throat. Sometimes it's writing, sometimes it's singing, but the throat is commonly just known and referred to as sort of the seat of communication. So we're really going to work the lotus of the throat, and it's a beautiful and complete workout for the thyroid and parathyroid glands. And then we're going to follow this set with a beautiful meditation on the heart center, and just really experience kind of a nice, peaceful, joyful, beautiful energy tonight. Okay, so our first posture, we're going to come standing straight, and the palms are going to be together in prayer pose. So I'm just going to show you real quickly before I stand up. So the hands are going to be at the palm, at the heart space, and you're going to extend them out 60 degrees, okay? And as you extend them out, you're gently going to bring the neck back. You don't really want to hyperextend the neck in any direction. So whatever feels comfortable to you. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring it forward right to the center. So it looks like this. Okay. And we're going to do a nice continuous and steady motion with the breath. So come standing. Just need to get the timer going. show you guys from the side. Come standing in a beautiful, comfortable position. And bring your hearts into the center, your hands into the center of your heart. And let's begin. Inhale as you extend the arms out 60 degrees. Tilt your neck back comfortably. And exhale. We're projecting out from our heart space. We're stretching and strengthening the throat chakra. And just enjoy this beautiful, reverent posture. On your next inhale, tilt the head back, extend the arms up, suspend the breath. And exhale. Relax the hands down. And just stand in a beautiful mountain pose for a couple of breaths. Slowly make your way back to the mat as we sit in what's called rock pose. So rock pose is literally when you sit on your heels. So if this position is not comfortable for you, I invite you to just put a cushion or bolster underneath And if it really just is not possible because of an injury or anything that's going on, just go ahead and sit in easy pose or a comfortable position. Okay, so extend both arms out from the sides of the torsos, parallel to the ground, palms facing up. Then we're going to engage in a beautiful neck turns. So as you inhale, you're going to turn your head to the left, and as you exhale, to the right. Okay, so here you really want to be mindful of these beautiful opposing forces that we have, stretching out, and then the gentleness of the neck turns. Again, focusing on the lotus of the throat. Close your eyelids, and let's begin. Inhale to the left, and exhale to the right. Please make any little adjustments that you might need. Perhaps your spine is arching. Perhaps your neck is kind of tilted back. Just be mindful of a nice, beautiful straight line. And make any small adjustments that you might need along the way. A nice deep inhale as you bring the face forward. Keep the arms extended. Hold the breath. And exhale. Relax the arms down. your heels. And come sitting in a nice, easy pose as you allow yourself the opportunity to just notice any subtleties, perhaps anything that may have shifted within your heart space or your throat space. Beautiful. We're going to engage in some nice shoulder shrugs. So as you inhale, deep, powerful breath, raise the left shoulder, and as you exhale, you drop it. And then you inhale, raise the right shoulder, and then drop it. And we're going to engage in that. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So on the inhale, your shoulder is going to go up, and on the exhale, it's going to go down. All right. You're welcome to close your eyelids, neck nice and relaxed, and let's begin. Inhale, left shoulder up, exhale, down. Inhale, right shoulder up, exhale, down. Inhale, both shoulders, shrug them up, suspend the breath. And exhale. Relax the shoulders down. And just be for a moment. Perhaps you may want to bring a gentle smile to your face. And bring awareness to your heart space again. Our next posture brings us right back to rock pose. For this exercise, you're going to come sitting back in rock pose. You're going to extend your arms out in front of you, and the palms are going to be facing down. you will extend your neck back. Sorry. Yeah, drop the head back at a nice comfortable angle. And we're going to begin a breath of fire in this posture. So a breath of fire is one long continuous breath, and how we settle into it is by opening our mouth, sticking out our tongues, and then closing your mouth and continuing that breath through the nose. So you're really focusing on the out breath, and then the in breath will come naturally, okay? So it's going to look like this. Okay, you want to make sure that the neck is at a comfortable angle, so don't drop it all the way here if that doesn't feel good, but really try and bring a little bit of a tilt into the chin, okay? And let's begin. Arms outstretched, palms facing down, head tilted back a little bit in a comfortable position, spine nice and long and straight. And let's begin our breath of fire. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Close your mouth, continue through the nose. Inhale, suspend the breath, keep the arms where they are. Bring the neck and the face forward. And exhale. Relax the arms down. Come off of your heels. You might want to engage in a little bit of shaking them out, wiggling. And when you're ready, come back into your cross-legged pose, easy pose. And for our next posture, we're going to interlace our fingers into a Venus lock. It's literally where you just take your hands together and interlace the fingers. But you're going to bring it to the small of your back, so it's going to be behind you, okay? And as you do this, you're going to tilt your chin forward, bend it forward so that the chin rests sort of in that little crevice of those two bones in your collarbone. And you're going to begin your breath of fire. So just like we did it before, But now we're changing just the neck position and the arm position. So bring your hands in Venus lock behind you, chin to the chest, eyelids closed, and let's begin our breath of fire. Inhale, suspend the breath. Hold the arms in place. And exhale. Bring the chin and the neck facing forward. Relax the arms, unclasp the hands. And just allow yourself to notice what you notice. Perhaps there's been some major changes in your energy. Perhaps they're just subtle. Just practice the awareness. Practice mindfulness. Practice noticing. For our next posture, we're going to remain seated in easy pose. We're going to bring our hands into Gyan Mudra. So Gyan Mudra is where you take your pointer finger and your thumb in both hands and bring them together and then rest them on your knees or on your thighs, wherever feels good to you. So as we inhale, we're going to completely turn our heads to the right. And as we exhale, we're going to turn our heads to the left. So we're just doing the opposite of what we did before, okay? This is nice and slow. No need to rush it. And just mentally focus on the mantra Sat Nam. Sat means truth, Nam means identity. So as you inhale to the right, Sat. As you exhale to the left, Nam. And just mentally vibrate that. Inhale to the right and exhale to the left. Go ahead and join me if you haven't already. Make sure that your spine is nice and long and straight. Make any adjustments you need to. Inhale as you bring your face forward, suspend the breath and focus on that third eye point. And exhale. Beautiful. Okay, so for our next exercise, or posture I should say, you're going to extend your legs right in front of you. You're going to bring your arms right behind your hip area. And you're going to tilt yourself backwards about 30 degrees and lift your head up. And you're going to engage in a nice, long, deep breathing as you angle your torso 30 degrees from horizontal, neck back. You might need to shift the direction of your supporting hands if need be. And just enjoy it as if you were sunbathing or stargazing. And for this one, you just want to keep your eyes open and just visualize some beautiful thing that you're staring up at the sky. Perhaps you have a window you can look out at. Perhaps there's some beautiful picture or painting on your wall. And just enjoy it. Long, deep breathing. It's a beautiful opener for the heart, the chest, beautiful opener for the throat. Take a nice deep inhale, suspend the breath at the top. And as you exhale, come sitting right back into easy pose. Connect with your breath, connect with your heart space, connect with the lotus of the throat. And just feel that beautiful energy swirling all around. For our last posture in our Kantha Padma Kriya, come back into our rock pose, and you're going to be sitting on your heels, and again, remember, make yourself comfortable. You're going to lock the hands together, fingers, pointer fingers pointing straight up, so it's kind of like a Charlie's Angels posture, that's what I'm going to call it. You're going to cross the thumbs, point the index fingers up, and raise your arms up overhead as you hug the ears. As you inhale, you're going to tilt the arms, head, and torso forward about 30 degrees. And you really want to move as a single unit, pivoting from the base of the spine. As you exhale, you're going to come right back up to vertical. So it's kind of like this nice hinging movement, 30 degrees forward and back to straight, okay? So lock your hands together, pointer fingers up, thumbs locked together, hug the ears, and as you inhale, tilt forward, and exhale, come back up. Inhale as you suspend the breath, extend the arms straight up, up, up. And exhale. Sweep your aura. Come off your knees, your ankles. And I invite you to come laying down onto your back for a nice deep relaxation. Please make sure that your head is on the ground and not elevated on a pillow. You're welcome to grab a blanket. If you have some relaxing music handy, you're welcome to turn that on. Create a beautiful experience for yourself. Close your eyelids. Deepen the breath. And I invite you to consciously relax every muscle in your body. Perhaps you may want to do a body scan And just say, arms relax, legs relax. As you breathe deeply, notice what that feels like, the gift of the breath. And allow all that beautiful energy, that movement, that practice to integrate into your being. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just gently allowing yourself the opportunity to slowly reawaken after that beautiful relaxation. On your next inhale, you may want to rotate your ankles and your wrists. Inhale as you extend your arms and legs out and really give yourself a nice full body stretch. Now let's do a nice spinal twist. Bend the right knee and place it gently on top of the left leg. And twist on over to the left. Really getting a nice twist in the back. Your arms can be stretched out like a T. On your next inhale, extend the right leg out and bend the left knee as you place it gently on top of the right leg, and then twist on over to the right. Try to keep the upper back and shoulders on the ground if possible. And really breathe into that spinal twist. As you inhale, extend the legs out, give yourself another nice full body stretch. Now hug your knees into your chest, knees to nose, and start rocking forwards and backwards along the length of your spine. 2, 3, 4 times, whatever it takes to give yourself a nice, almost little massage on your back and bring you right back up to seated. Beautiful. That was quite a lovely Kriya. You integrated all of that beautiful energy and the deep relaxation. And now our canvases, our energy fields are primed and ready for our meditation this evening. And our meditation is to bring tremendous change in your destiny. And this meditation is a beautiful meditation which brings neutrality. If you practice this meditation every night before going to bed, there will be a tremendous change in your destiny. Each dawn shall bring a message of freshness and opportunity. That sounds very lovely to me. So this is going to be we have a mantra, and we're going to chant it in our minds. Okay, so you're not going to say it out loud because the breath pattern is not going to allow us to do that. So I'm going to be sitting in easy pose, and our palms are going to be together in prayer mudra in front of the chest. And you really want them pressed together, and you really want to be mindful that like everything is nicely aligned, right? The mantra is Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. So we're going to chant that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So the way it's going to go is you inhale, you suspend the breath at the top, and in your mind, Waheguru, 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 exhale. And then you exhale completely, and you hold the breath out at the bottom. So And then when all the air is out, you basically stop the breathing musculature. And again, in your mind, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. So you're going to make sure you do that 8 times. Now, it might take a little bit, right? You might get through half of it and have to exhale, but that's okay. It takes tremendous lung capacity to be able to keep that mantra going for 8 times. Okay, so Waheguru means the indescribable feeling, the ecstasy of knowing God, sort of like when you just have no words for something that is just so magnificent and beautiful. And in Kundalini Yoga, we also love to say it basically as just like for anything, like good, bad, ugly, whatever. You're like Waheguru, and it's just this beautiful acknowledgement of, I suppose. So your eyes are going to be 1/10 open, and you're going to try to focus on your nose. Okay, so it's kind of a tricky eye posture. If it's too much to bring the focus to the nose, to the tip of the nose, just keep them 1/10 open, which just means like a nice little sliver of light is coming through. So one way to get into the looking at the tip of your nose is you take your finger and you just follow it with your gaze until it reaches the tip of your nose, and then you just kind of lock your vision there, okay? So we're going to engage in this beautiful meditation to bring tremendous change in your destiny. Please bring the palms together into prayer mudra. Eyes 1/10 open, focus on the tip of the nose if possible. Let's take a nice deep inhale all together. And exhale. And on your next inhale, suspend the breath at the top. Chant Waheguru 8 times in your mind. And then you exhale, lock the breath out at the bottom, and chant Waheguru 8 times in your mind. Let's begin. Take a nice deep inhale, suspend the breath. Really feel the pressure between the palms. And exhale. Relax the hands down. And just delight in the energy that you have created for yourself. Strengthening the connection between your heart and your throat. Tapping into your authentic expression. That which allows you to fully be who you are. May you rest peacefully tonight and awaken tomorrow full of energy and promise and ready to take your next steps in your most aligned direction. You're welcome to bring your hands back into prayer mudra to seal our practice today. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam, friends, wishing you a beautiful evening, beautiful rest of your week, or beautiful time, anytime you experience this practice. You're welcome to bow, to bring the teachings from your head down to your heart. As we say Sat Nam. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm so grateful for your presence and your time. And if there's anything I can do to support you, any questions that you might have at any time, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next time on the mat. Talk to you soon.